What is a simple pleasure in life that most people often overlook? I was a single dad, and my daughter was my world. I worked 2 jobs to make sure she had everything she needed, but it was tough. One day, she came home from school with a permission slip for a field trip to the zoo. She was so excited, and I could see how much it meant to her. But when I looked at the cost, my heart sank. It was $20, and I knew I couldn't afford it. I didn't want to disappoint her, so I told her I would figure it out. That night, I stayed up late trying to come up with a plan. I decided to skip lunch for the next few days and use the money I saved to pay for the trip. It wasn't much, but it was all I could do. The day of the trip, I handed her the money and she was so happy. She hugged me and said, "Thank you, Daddy." I watched her get on the bus and I felt a sense of pride. I had done it. Later that day, I was at work when my boss called me into his office. I thought I was in trouble, but instead he handed me an envelope. Inside was a $50 bonus for working overtime. I couldn't believe it. I used the money to buy groceries and even treated my daughter to ice cream that night. Seeing her smile was worth every sacrifice.